A man with a dream and a vision, Frances Tiafoe is relishing his Cinderella story at the U.S. Open this year, producing a career breakthrough performance to reach a Grand Slam semifinal for the first time against his opponent Carlos Alcaraz, the 19-year-old prodigy who's taking the world by storm and looks absolutely unbeatable. So what exactly is Frances Tiafoe's Cinderella story, and what does it entail? Let's dive in. Who is Tiafoe going up against in the semifinals? Alcaraz, a Spanish professional tennis player, is a first-timer at the U.S. Open and recently played one of the longest matches in U.S. tennis history, exceeding 5 hours in total. In the quarterfinals, he defeated his competition and is now postured to move on against Frances Tiafoe, who defeated Rublev in straight sets. With U.S. hopes resting on his shoulders, Tiafoe rose to the occasion with a 7-6, 7-3, 7-6, 7-0, 6-4 win over Russian Andrey Rublev in the quarterfinals. Finally, now the quarterfinals are upon us, with the 24-year-old American versus the 19-year-old Spaniard. An interesting battle, to say the least. There's no question that the upcoming match is going to be intense, and with Frances Tiafoe's Cinderella story circulating, crowds are hopeful for an underdog victory. What is Frances Tiafoe's Cinderella story? Frances Tiafoe won his sole ATP title in Delray in early 2018, but his career breakthrough performance came a little over a year later when he stunned the Australian Open field to reach the quarterfinals. Since those victories, however, Frances Tiafoe's road has been less smooth. In 2019, he took a bit of time off to get himself together, and 2020 saw him reach the 4th round of the U.S. Open for the first time. But now, in 2021, he's back and badder than ever, with a new coach, Wayne Ferreira, by his side. Ferreira, a retired but impressive player who helped completely change Tiafoe's diet and approach to practice, stated that it's taken time for us to get gradually to where we are today. And that work is clearly paying off, as Tiafoe is the first American man to make a U.S. Open semifinal since Andy Roddick in 2006. Okay, so what made Tiafoe's journey so rough? Well, his father worked as an on-site caretaker at the Junior Tennis Champions Center in College Park, while his mother worked nights as a nurse after they each fled the Civil War in Sierra Leone. Yeah, not an easy start to life. But as Tiafoe so eloquently put it, if you are truly passionate about something, I think anything can happen. And that's exactly what happened. Tiafoe has risen to the challenge and continues to fight his way to the top. In fact, Tiafoe's story is so inspiring that his coach has even suggested that a movie should be in the works, documenting his incredible journey from rags to riches. Quite the personal Cinderella story, if you ask us. We don't know about you, but we'll be glued to our screens come semifinal time. Will Alcaraz claim victory, or will Tiafoe's Cinderella story come true? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, this match is going to be something out of a movie, no matter the outcome. Tiafoe is an incredibly technical player, and Alcaraz is a prodigy who shocked the tennis world, so it's honestly anyone's game at this point. Who do you think will come out on top? Well, that's not the only question, that's for sure. What does the future hold? No one can quite predict what the future holds, but we do know that both of these young men have incredibly bright futures ahead of them. For Tiafoe, this is just the beginning of his journey, and we can't wait to see what he does next. And for Alcaraz, this is only the beginning as well. He's sure to have an impressive career, especially since Spain is hailing him as their next superstar. Alcaraz has amassed an incredible following, giving a performance that notably has been referred to as worthy of the finals. So we'll see if he can make it there. Ultimately, this match is where everything comes to a point. Both Tiafoe and Alcaraz are looking to make a statement about their careers, and this match is where it's going to happen. Because of that, both Tiafoe and Alcaraz are without question going to be trying their hardest to take control of the crown in this upcoming semifinals. With Tiafoe's Cinderella story, it definitely makes sense that he needs this win. He's preaching how hard work and rags to riches can overcome anything, so now it's on him to show that he's capable of overcoming even the raw talent of a tennis prodigy like Alcaraz. Both of these players, though, are without question incredibly special and talented up-and-comers. Wait, what makes Tiafoe so special? Well, maybe it's the fact that Tiafoe upset the 21-time Grand Slam champion Rafael Nadal in the 4th round of the U.S. Open, an impressive victory, to say the least. Or maybe it's his passion and determination in the face of adversity, which has been so evident throughout his career journey. Tiafoe's story is one of hope and possibility, and it goes to show that no matter where you come from or what your circumstances may be, with enough heart and dedication, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. When you put your mind to it, Tiafoe believes that you can upset the Grand Slam champ Rafael Nadal in a match that took over 3.5 hours, and he did just that. That is the message that makes Tiafoe so special, and that's the same message that will continue to inspire others as his career journey unfolds. Nadal, meanwhile, said he played a bad match and didn't push Tiafoe enough to create doubt. Of course, he did things well, Nadal said of Tiafoe. If not, he will not win, without a doubt. Congrats to him. Ultimately, though, Nadal said that he wasn't comfortable with his performance and that he needs to fix things. That may be, but it's clear that Tiafoe brought something to the table that even the 21-time champ couldn't handle, and that's pretty special in and of itself. Think about it like this: even if Nadal was having an off game, it takes something special to break past his winning streak. Seeing as he's won 22 different times, there was something different about this time. What was different? Well, it seems pretty clear that whatever Tiafoe brought to the table, that is what made this year special, and that's how he managed to upset the champ. So whether or not Tiafoe ends up winning the US Open semifinal, we know he's already a champion in our book. How long has Tiafoe been playing tennis? It may come as no surprise, but Tiafoe has been at the game of tennis for quite a while. While his father was working around the clock, he was actually forced to move his family into a vacant storage room at the Junior Tennis Champion Center, where his two boys, including Frances, would stay with him and sleep. That's where Tiafoe picked up the sport and gradually fell in love with it, to the point where he's now a world-renowned player. Tiafoe has been quoted as saying that while his family didn't grow up wealthy, he wouldn't change anything about his journey or story. It's clear that he's been playing this game since childhood, and it's a special talent that he's been perfecting for years. As you can see, Tiafoe is nothing short of one with the sport of tennis at this point. Champions are built by continual play, continual practice, and a healthy dose of hard work and talent built in. For Tiafoe, he had every single item that makes a champion, and with the addition of his new trainer, it definitely seems like he's built for the top of the chain. One thing's for sure about Frances Tiafoe, and that's the fact that he's without question going to be a player that people keep their eyes on in the future of tennis. As champions, such as Nadal, have noted, he's got what it takes to win, and we can't wait to see what he does next. Even though Nadal doesn't believe he showed his best performance, it's very likely that Tiafoe will. So make sure to tune in to the US Open semifinal to watch two of the best up-and-coming tennis players duke it out. These guys are in it to win it, and we can't wait to see who comes out on top. Well, there you have it, the Cinderella story that just makes Tiafoe so special, and with the reasons why we think he's got what it takes to down Alcaraz and win the semifinal. Tiafoe's story is one of hope and possibility, and it goes to show that no matter where you come from or what your circumstances may be, with enough heart and dedication, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. We'll be glued to our screens come semifinal time. Will Alcaraz claim victory, or will Tiafoe's Cinderella story come true? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, this match is going to be one for the books. Go ahead and drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. Thanks for watching.